Hey everybody, and I know this video is a little different. I mean, it's more than a little different. It's my first uh, live fish video where I'm not behind the screen just with the headphones on playing video games. So as you can see, I have electric guitar in my hands. I have a normal acoustic, and then a 12-string acoustic, which I'm going to be putting them through different playing tests. I'm not going to be throwing them or anything, and I'm gonna rank them. Based off of score. So hopefully I can remember it, because there's 3. The one highest score at the end of this wins. I know this video is probably going to be to a longer side, but I guess I'll just start off with this one playing. The first test I'm going to put it through is power chords, which, if you don't know what power chords are, it's the root note, which, right now it's just, I guess I'll just do. Right now it's my first finger on the 7th fret of the low E, then your 3rd finger 2 frets higher, so in this case it would be the 9th fret of the A string. And just go ahead. The only real problem with the Stratocaster is, well, you know what, I'm gonna redo it. On this setting is, I'm moving this. I was all the way to the left, but now I'm all the way to the right. I'm gonna have it based off this, so power chords. This is probably the most common power chord. I mean, it's one of the best sounding, so that's all I'm gonna do with the electric for the power chords part. So I'm gonna take normal acoustic, put it through same type of test. So it sounds a lot different. It's a lot quieter. So I started off with and then let's go through. I like this one, but so I'm ranking these right now. I would go in second, because I like the electric better. I mean, better in terms of power chord. Now, found this I started playing it 2 nights ago, so it's all exactly the same. It's harder. And I'm gonna give this a little mercy, since it's next time. Alright. Because well, it's 2 strings. Like, it's like there's 2 strings where the E string would be. One's an E3, one's an E2. It just means that this one's an octave higher, so you gotta fret 2 notes instead of just 1. Try again. And 4. So, I think the electric guitar is definitely going in first for this. I mean, and I think I'm gonna put this in second since I'm showing Bercy on it since I just started playing it, and then I still like it, but the acoustic, the power chord's going in last. So electric has 3, 12 has 2, and acoustic has 1. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this with chords. I'm just gonna play the chord progression of Freebird. I really like the chords on this, like chords, because they sound super cool since these 2 sets are unison, so they sound like, but especially like the D major. It sounds more upbeat, and even with minor chords, like sounds, well, it brings out what it's kind of supposed to be for it. So say that has a pretty hard time getting beat, and I guess I'll go electric next, so I can start with the acoustic next time. So I feel like this may get first since this is pretty sure the exact settings that they're played on, but it's not based off of, well, this would get first in that turn, but this is in terms of like how the chords sound, because well, it's definitely a lot easier to fret the notes. But, I mean, in terms of just chords, like if I play it like, by itself, like I'm probably gonna grab that one later, like in the C chord. Sounds very rich, and well, if you're wondering, the electric is on the lead guitar setting, so most of the time they don't really play chords, so give it some extra points for that. Well, I mean, I guess in Freebird, this is what is playing the chords. So, and then the acoustic, which then it just keeps repeating the Earth pattern. This one, well, I feel like my guitar's out of tune. This one. Yep. Yeah. Basically. Well, I guess it's in tune. Hate to say it, but I'm gonna have to give, well, I have to give the acoustic last place again. Last place again. Honestly, and like I like playing this probably the most out of all three of them because, well, it gives me like the perfect amount of challenge that I need to play something like, well, I'm gonna save that for, well, I guess this one will be scales. I'm gonna go up and down the pentatonic scale and go up the blues scale, but up 5 and 8. Go up the blues scale, up and down the blues scale, but 5 and 8. So hopefully I don't keep messing up, and that determines the score. And then the scale 5 and 8. I really like scales on this. Like going, oh wait, I haven't gone down yet. Okay. Like I really like scales on this. I mean, with my personal taste in music, this is normally what they use. So this is probably gonna win this one, which would help it a lot. I mean, for the last one, I'm gonna give the 12 the victory because I like chords on this the most, scales on this, and then I mean, I like scales on this too, on all of them, but let me go ahead and try. So it says 2 is probably gonna get 5, and the rest of them, both these have 5. So I might have to do a part 2 for this, remembering the score. Scales are a lot easier on this. Then 5 and 8. So I like chord. This is very close to the acoustic and how I like scales, but the like natural tone that this has, I like more than. And I know this has an acoustic feature, but I mean, that'd be a good thing to judge it on, since both of these are acoustic. But I'm doing what most people would use for this. Well, they would probably brown or bleed. I normally use brown, but I've recently changed. So, well, I should probably try to hurry to have two more, one or two more tests. It may just be one. So 255. So. I know I messed up. Well, I like the natural but like chorusy sound of this. I think I like the 6-string sound better, but the fact that still natural and I like it, but natural sound, but the chorusy, it gives it like a chorusy effect. It doesn't really sound good. Like these two, and they're in almost perfect unison, but it's almost impossible to get them there, so it always has this sort of wavy effect. So I think I'm gonna give this last place for it, acoustic first place, and then the electric second place. So 6, 7, 5. They're all close. Oh, I guess I can just start this again. This one will be, there's gonna be two. I'm gonna do a blues beat, which is one of my favorite things to do on guitar, and then just like some songs and stuff. Right. So. So, I mean, that's basically what the blues beat is, but instead of the pentatonic, I put the blues, the A minor blues scale. So, I mean, you have to hit the low string on this for this to actually sound good. If you're doing like, you need some unison on the high notes, because the blues is supposed to be a low thing, but I mean, and it still sounded good. Pretty sure for it to be a good guitar, Blues Beat has to sound good on it. So, well, I like the Blues Beat on this one, but, sorry, the phone is done running low. But I like I really like the natural sound of this. I just don't think it's the best, so I'm kind of debating on which place they should go. Well, for first and second before I try that out. But let's try this out to see if either any one of them are going to hit. Well, just to recap on the score, it says 5, the electric has 7, and the 12 string has 6. Same thing with the scale. I like the natural sounding and the fact that the scale is actually in the Blues Beat. I think I did the pentatonic scale on the electric guitar by accident, but they're almost the same thing. The only difference is this note before it goes. This is acoustic electric, but every time I plug it into the amp, I'll do it at the end of the video. I'll give a warning so it just doesn't break someone's eardrums. So I really like the natural sound in this. The scales in it, and most blues things are either played with a bass or a acoustic electric guitar. I've seen some things where they're played on an acoustic electric, but I may have to give this one first. But I mean, I like them all almost the same, but I think I'm gonna give it's hard to decide. I mean, I like all the well. There's still one more thing. There's still one more thing. So that puts a little more pressure. I mean, not as much pressure. I think I'm gonna have to give this first. But I think I'm gonna give the electric first because, even though it's not like a natural sound, it feels like rich. So I'm gonna give this second and this last. So this has 6, this has 7. No, this has 7, this has 7. The electric has 8, I think. No, 9. But this is probably gonna be where the electric. This is songs. I'm gonna do Seven Nation Army and Sweet Home Alabama as 2. I was gonna do more, but this video is almost already almost 30 minutes long, so start off with. Then there's something, well, there's like a, then it goes. Well, I'm gonna redo this. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What? Then of course no, I'm just gonna restart this thing. And then so those two songs. I mean, it sounds something's messed up. Like something in here is shaking as I play. Like you probably can't hear it, but when I like pluck a string, something up here shakes. Like, well, honestly, I like that in stuff like this. If it goes on, it makes the sound more like damp for some reason. So I don't think this is gonna win because of, well, I shouldn't be saying acoustic electric actually, which make it different. The strap fell off. I pulled the magnet. There we go. And the fact that that's rattling, I mean, it dampens the sound, but I like fully natural. It means dampened. Really kind of takes away that sound. So this probably isn't gonna win, but it might not place last. So since my electric's on the floor, I'm gonna get 12 string, and then let's do. Yeah, this is definitely going in last unless something really bad happens to my electric I'm playing, because it just hurts to slide around. But I mean, the song, and then the one that, I mean, this I'm basing off of what the actual song sounds like, and the unison on this, but doesn't carry over this one. It just doesn't really make it sound good. So I think this is going to end up with 7 points unless something bad happens to the electric. Which, I mean, I feel bad, even though I'm giving it mercy. There's no way that would beat. But I feel like that'd be really, that'd sound really good with, like practice. Like you started off with it, but this is probably going to win because most riffs and stuff are played with the electric. So, I mean, this is like the exact opposite of the 12 string. Because it's super easy to slide around, like stuff like. You can see I keep sliding too far. So, I mean, that's kind of a problem though. I mean, same thing, I kind of, well, sort of just started the guitar like 5 or 6 months ago. So, I mean, but I'm gonna have to give this victory, which it was gonna take anyway after what happened with the 12 string, since this is 7. No? Yeah, this would have taken the win anyway. The only way it wouldn't have was if it placed last. But 12 string ends with 8, I think. Yeah, 8. Acoustic ends with, let's see, what is it? Is it a 10? Oh no, a 9, and this ends with 11. Oh no, 12 actually. I mean, I like all these guitars. It's just they all have all best at some things. I was going to include like unison and stuff, but like stuff that's that'd be one-sided, like unison would automatically go to the 12 string. The most unison I can get an electric is, and there's no way that would win. This is kind of like that, but you can play. That'd be playing 4 of the same note if you. Oh, it's this one. Oh, yeah. So that's really it. 8, 10, 12. So, bye guys, and sure like, subscribe. See you in the next video.